Daniel Parslow then, Mansfield away. Dan, let's start with the League Cup situation for starters. A fantastic win, and you've got your rewards with a great draw.
Exactly. I think we were all hoping once we beat Charlton that we got rewarded, and we certainly have. So something to look forward to. But obviously we've got some very important games beforehand, starting on Saturday with Mansfield.
But when something like that happens, what's the buzz that goes among the players? I mean, presumably that's been the topic of conversation this morning.
Of course. I mean, and we'll debrief the game this morning with regards to Charlton, and it's hard not to think about it, but we're all excited. It's a great opportunity for us to go on the big stage and show what we're capable of. So when it comes to it, I'm sure we'll do ourselves proud.
What was it that you did against Charlton that made that result possible? And obviously, what can you then use from that and look to repeat at Mansfield on Saturday?
I think we started well. We were positive. We were on the front foot. I don't think Charlton quite knew how to take it really. And then we got the impetus. We scored a good goal, and we maintained it. So I think overall it was a good, solid performance. They put us under a little bit of pressure, like they would. But I thought we dealt with most things well, and if we can take all those things into Saturday, then hopefully we can pick up 3 points.
Well, the clean sheet wouldn't go amiss either, would it?
Of course. We conceded early against Leyton Orient, and slowly found our feet. I thought after that we handled them better. I thought second half we looked a lot more comfortable than we did first half, and then against Charlton I thought we were organised, and so like you said, if we can keep a clean sheet, Mansfield away, again another tough place to visit. They had a good season last year, so clean sheet would be great, and then hopefully we can score a few goals and get a good win.
It's a very new looking back five. How difficult has it been for the group to come together, because it seems to have happened pretty quickly?
Yeah, I think we've similar story to last season, where obviously we were a new group, and once again there's a new defensive unit. So Issa's come in, slotted in nicely. Russ came in obviously a few days before the season, and both confident, both comfortable in the group, and along with Dan and Jordan or Geno on the left side as well, I think we can form a good solid foundation for as a unit to build on. And obviously Aaron's not far away. We've got Barch. We've got numerous numbers in defence who can all do a job, and all are all comfortable. So yeah, hopefully we can build on this good result on Tuesday and take it into Saturday.
How different will the first away game of the season be? Because obviously you've got that momentum so far from, what, as the gaffer's just said, was 1.5 really good performances at home. Yeah,
it'll be a test. Obviously, away from home is the atmosphere is different, but it's one that we need to relish. It's a tough environment, obviously. We go in there now full of confidence, and if we can build on what we've achieved this last, however long it is, 90 minutes plus 45 minutes, then full of confidence, full of optimism, and let's take it into Saturday.
And the step back up to League Two, how have you found adapting back into the Football League?
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously it's what we worked all so hard for last season, and centre forwards are going to be better, teams are going to be more organised, harder to break down, so we need to ensure that we do everything we did last year and more. We'll leave no stone unturned. We'll continue to work as hard as we always do, and hopefully we can all make the step up a smooth one.
And as captain so far this season, how have you found that in terms of the added responsibility, or have you just put on an armband but nothing else changes?
I think so. I think I've tried to maintain my normal, natural game. I think I try and lead by example, and I'm normally vocal anyway, so nothing changes there. But it's an honour to wear the armband, huge privilege. even if it is short term or however long it is. So if I can lead the way and others follow, then hopefully that's the right thing to do.
Good man, good luck, thank you.
Thank you.
Is this almost a case of first game in the nitty-gritty? The two occasion games have gone out of the way in terms of the first one and then a bit of a Glamour League Cup tie. Is this the real meat of the season almost starting?
Yeah, possibly. I think the hype of pre-season and the build-up to the Leyton Orient game, and then obviously you have the League Cup where we were underdogs and we sort of had a free shot and we fully made the most of that. Now we're back to the nitty-gritty, and Mansfield away is another really tough test because they're a well-established league club now and they had a pretty good season last season, so it'll be tough.
You mentioned the start against Charlton and the way that sort of set a tone. Is that something that you need to do in every game just to get on the front foot a bit more, given what happened against Leyton Orient?
Yeah, I think in every game, if your opposition knows that you're on it from the first whistle, then doubts are going to be set. So if ideally you want to come out the blocks, because if you can get that early goal and put them under pressure, then you're in for you'd like to think an easier afternoon. There's never an easy football match, obviously, but if you can start well and and take advantage of it, then so be it. But it's hard to put a finger on why we didn't start so well against Leyton Orient, but we'll be doing everything possible to make sure we start better on Saturday.
Just on that new back four, have you learnt any words of Finnish yet?
No, he's. Dan's come in and he's slotted in really well. Good young player, willing to learn, and he's got lots of ability. Obviously, I think he's been thrown into the hustle and bustle of League 2 football, and hopefully, and I'm sure he will, he'll come out on top. Tough test again against Mansfield. I'm sure it'll be physical, it'll be direct. So we need to make sure that myself, Dan, if selected, we can keep them out.
Have you had to sort of take Dan and Issa aside and say, look, it's going to be physical, it's going to be rough and tumble more than you're used to, and you need to be prepared for that?
Yeah, I think the gaffers mentioned to them as well. I mean, Issa's obviously very comfortable on the ball. He's used to playing lots of under 21 football at Premier League level, and he's quickly learned already that he's seen firsthand now how quick the games are, that you get no time on the ball at all. So he'll take that forward, and he'll continue to improve as well as Dan. So and it's a great learning curve for them both. So and if we can get the best out of them both, rather.
Well said.
Put my teeth back in. Then it's great news for Charlton Town.
Excellent. Cheers, Pars.